Judy Austin stirred up a lot of hot comments on her special day because of what she wrote. Instead of her to go ahead and enjoy her day, enjoy her special day, her birthday, she went writing what I don't understand. And what I found out is that she doesn't know how to place her words. She doesn't know how to coordinate her words. She doesn't know how to write her words, place them where they are supposed to be to deliver what she wants to talk safely without anybody getting angry or versing or talking. I believe her problem is coordination of words. She doesn't know how to coordinate her words. Unlike Queen May is a perfect writer. Queen May knows how to make something that will annoy you look so cool, so calm, so sweet. If you say in a verse, if you finish reading Queen May's write-up, you go just see him as nothing. I believe this is part of what is drawing you Edochie back to his lovely wife, Queen May, because from all indications, you will say that Yo Edochie is trying to please Queen May, is trying to find a way to get Queen May back. If you're new here, please go ahead and introduce yourself. I want to know you. I want to get to meet you. I want to know where you're chatting from. Thank you so much for all you do here, okay? I greet you all according to your time, and this is still your girl getting ready with Olivia. One thing with Queen May is that whenever she's celebrating something, she just goes straight ahead and celebrates what she's celebrating to the fullest. She'll just enjoy herself. She will not say because, this person don't verse me, this person don't do, okay, let me go in my write-up, let me touch what this person has said, let me touch what that person has said and all that to make her day turn to another thing. No, she will never do it. Even when her husband wrote this public apology, people were expecting her to come and pour out her mind and say, oh, you offended me, you did that one, you are this one, you are that one. But Queen May did not do all that. See her write-up, see what she wrote. Politely, she said everything she wants to say, but politely, nobody can pick offense from what she has written. But if Judy Austin is Queen May's shoes, like if Judy Austin is the one that Yul Edochie is doing all these things, hey, the whole world there, hey. In fact, on that day that her husband did that public apology, the you Edoche for here and that day, she, hey, you this man, you did that one, you did not do that. There is nothing she will not write and talk that day. But see, in fact, I don't. We really need to seek wisdom in everything we do. We need wisdom. Seek for wisdom. Don't just come out and talk. Don't just come out and feel I can write. So I can write this and that and that. You feel, oh yeah, give me. Let me start writing. No, seek wisdom before you write. You don't just pick up your pen and start writing. You want to write something else in your mind, and you're busy. Your hand is writing another thing. You don't know how to place your words. You don't know how to put your words in the right place. Using I don't know, to spoil your day. In fact, you are the one that used your bare hands to spoil your birthday. That's why your birthday was dry. My queens and kings, let us take the post, the write-up that she posted on her birthday that got everybody talking, that people gave it to her woto. She got a whole lot of backlash on her birthday. Let us take it. And also, as we're taking it, I'll be reading it together. Each one I read, I will read the comments that people replied her with. Like, the things she wrote, people replied, gave her an answer to everything that she wrote. Judy Austin wrote, I learned a great deal of lesson this year. I never knew I had so much endurance in me until endurance became the only option. Now a commenter commented, see who is talking about endurance. Who get husband no even post anything. You that claim you are enduring is the person posting nonsense, always to hurt me. In fact, May's real name is Endurance Pro Max. I am telling you, there is this thing my people used to say that, like, when you step on something, you'll be the one shouting, crying, hey, I stepped on something, And they say, what you stepped on did not cry. You're the one crying. That is the kind of game that Judy Austin is playing here. The person that should be crying, Queen May, that should be talking about endurance because of the game you and Yul Edochie, the game you guys are putting up on social media, all this show, rubbing it on her face, rubbing it on everybody's face. She's not crying. She's not talking about endurance. And you are the one talking about endurance. Please, is the audacity for me? God really showed me that I am one of his strongest creations. Hey, did you guys hear? A woman you try to put into depression is not talking about being the strongest. Like you are the one talking about being the strongest. Then who is she? She's the heroine of our time. She's a queen of all times. Like you put her into depression, but she survived and she did not allow that depression to get to her. She's a heroine. She's a woman of honor and not you. You are not anything close to talking about being God's strongest creation. She continued, my life is a miracle. So many things left unsaid. Then a commenter said, unsaid ke. Abeg shift. You have absolutely nothing to say. Sleeping with a married man and eventually becoming his second wife, which resulted to people trolling you, and now you are forming so many things unsaid. Homebreaker, go and sit down, Ajo wine. Not just sleeping with a married man, a woman that is married, sleeping with another married man. That is the cocoa here. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue what she wrote. Then Sheena said, people assuming the worst and running with it. Some bloggers ganging up against me to dim my light and tarnish my image. Hey. Then a commenter, trust online in-laws, fear them, fear online in-laws. Then a commenter said, just dey play, you wanted to dim another woman's light and it backfired. You are here blaming bloggers. Funny enough, bloggers don't even have your time. You are only staying relevant because of me. She's your queen and you will continue to be her slave. Second-hand side chick turn wife. This energy you are channeling to stay relevant. Channel it to your hidden kids. Let them feel motherly love and not some cloud chasing saga. No be smarty, no. A commenter called Jojo Viola wrote, you put yourself in this mess. If you have anything contrary to what we already know, which is that you've been sleeping with a married man for years, say it less here or forever continue to endure what you did to your own self. Exactly. What she did to her own self, she's trying to fight who is not fighting her. Who is she not fighting on her birthday? Let's continue, guys. But God is still God. Me standing tall with God and letting nothing or nobody stand in my way. Immediately, a commenter gave it to her and said, stop acting like you didn't bring it all on yourself. It's how we use God's name when it's convenient for us, for me. Finally, she wrote, everything about me is a testimony. God's protection is ever surrounding me. I have absolutely nothing to be afraid of. Of course, my darling, you have something to be afraid of. You are afraid. That is why you are saying you're not afraid. Of course, when someone who is not afraid cannot come and start telling you, I am not afraid of you. It is only someone who is afraid of you that will come and start saying, I am not afraid of you. And you are afraid of something, and that is why you are writing it. Then a commenter replied to this her message and said, I never knew destroying May's marriage was part of your testimony. Just imagine. Just imagine this woman. Then another commenter now wrote this and said to her, in all this, you have remained silent, but you talk way too much. You make unnecessary posts and noise. You attract all manner of insults to yourself. The deed has been done. The best you would have done is to remain was silent in all of this, but you and your husband has been on this space causing nuisance. 1 week, one drama. Oh dear world. There is this particular comment that caught my attention, and I would like to read it to you guys because no be everybody did they collect in husband. Let me read the comment. This commenter says, my grandma used to say, if you ever want to become anybody's second wife, first find out the grace the first wife carry. Otherwise, you will never be at peace. It will be endurance for the rest of your life. I understood this very well. Do you get? No be everybody person they collect in husband. You get people will be saying, you don't go fit collect their husband though. If you don't know it today and no peace. Now let me there are some people talking about this person is a second wife, this person is a second wife, this person. Okay, now let's talk about them a bit. Rita Dominic, I'm sure that so many people don't know that she's a second wife. Yes, she is. But Did you hear anything about that? Was she rubbing it on people's face? Did she come on social media talking about it every now and then, flaunting it, even carrying pregnancy when she has not yet, when the man has not done anything on her head? Did she do all that? Now, Macy Johnson is the second wife. Before she got married to Okoje, Prince Okoje, I never even, for one day, heard Mr. Johnson talk about being second wife or flaunting it or, making so much noise about it. How I even heard that she's a second wife or that the man had married before. I heard it from the prince himself, Prince Okoje, and the former wife. They were the ones talking about it. And Mr. Johnson left them to settle their matter. She didn't put mouth. She didn't flaunt it. She didn't make noise about it. Now, Regina Daniel got married to her own husband, Ned Nwoko. Ned Nwoko, of course, we know that one, that he has made it known that he's going to marry several wives, of course. And Regina Daniel knows that even as they are now, the man can marry another wife tomorrow. She knows about that one very well. But Regina Daniel didn't make so much noise about her own too. Even the only thing we noticed that she started living an expensive life, going to places that we know that she could not afford. But she never revealed who was behind it until the man paid her bride price and did everything. She never rubbed it on anybody's face. She was not making so much noise. She didn't take in when the man has not done anything. And besides, Regina Daniel is a single girl. These people I've just mentioned, they are all single, that have never been married, that was not in any marriage before all these men came for their hand in marriage. That is a big difference. So when you are talking about this person is a second wife, make your research very well. Don't just come out and start talking, this person is a second wife, that person is a second wife. Her own, Judy Austin's own, is that she was in another man's house and sleeping with another man. Do you get? And without, the man has done so much on her head, she didn't even pity for the man. Do you know what it takes? This lady does not have conscience. Do you know what it takes for another man to come to social media begging another man to please release his children? If this man happens to be your brother, let's say this man is your brother, how would you feel? How would you feel? Please, my queens and kings, thank you so much. This is all I can take on this video. Please, I want to know your take on this video. I want to know your mind. Let's continue this conversation down in the comment section. Please, I want to know what you think about all this stuff that Judy Austin has written on her birthday, causing causing so much. My people, this thing that Judy Austin has written, is it not Queen May that's supposed to write this kind of a thing? And how do you guys see her playing the victim in this whole marriage saga that is happening? I want to know your mind. I want to know what you think about all these things down in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. If you're asking who is speaking, my name is Olivia, and this is Getting Right with Olivia. I love you all to the moon and back. See you in my next just. Bye.